What is up, YouTube? It's Twinn here, and welcome to the special post-Christmas episode of Gaming with Twinn RuneScape. It's Christmas time in Gielinor once again, and so the RuneScape community has gathered here at the Grand Exchange to participate in the 2017 Christmas event. Today we're going to be playing through this year's Christmas quest, which started off with a conversation with the Queen of Snow. The RuneScape community recently helped Santa build a robotic gnome child, and according to the Queen of Snow, as of late he's been obsessed with turning it into a real boy. To make matters even worse, Santa's gone missing, and the last place he was seen was here at the Grand Exchange collecting a large sum of money? The Queen of Snow has asked me to speak with 3 friends who just might be able to help me track down Santa. First is Aubrey from the Rune Shop here in Varrock, second is Doc from the Invention Guild, and third is Orla Fairweather from the Divination site in Draenor Village. Let's start by speaking with Aubrey. Why did Santa come to you? Hello, young man. Nicholas required the wisdom of this wizened wizard. He seems unwavering in his pursuit of granting life to that clockwork toy of his. I told him to talk to a master smith, someone who knows the distinct attributes and peculiarities of different metals. A smith? He may well learn more about what can and can't be achieved. It wouldn't be the first time metal has been given at least a form of life. I guess that does make sense. I'm afraid that's all I know. So Aubrey told Santa to go see a smith. I wonder if that smith was Doc. We should talk to him to find out. So Doc, why did Santa come to you? Well fella, it sounds like he's taken a knock to his noggin. Came to inquire as to whether it would be possible to turn his weak clockwork toy into a real live being, you see? His clockwork gnome? Aye. I told him about the old dwarven golems that were infused with magic. Most dwarves haven't used magic in an age, except in Kando dwarves, that is. Then what? That's it, my fella. He went on his way from there. So naturally, Santa's next step would be to talk to a mage like Orla. Let's see what she knows. So Orla, why did Santa come to you? Hello, my dear. We study anima, memories, balance, and life force. Wanted to know of a way to put the anima into the inanimate. What? Breathe life into the lifeless. Just a play on words, my dear. So this is about his clockwork gnome, isn't it? That it is. I told him divination probably isn't the answer, and that perhaps he should find someone who can imbue things with magical properties. Right. Thanks, I think. I'm sorry I can't be of more use. So it's been made very clear that Santa's been talking to anyone he can about how to turn his clockwork gnome into a real boy. We should report back to the Queen of Snow with the information we've gathered. What did Orla, Aubrey, and Doc say? It seems as though Santa wants to turn his clockwork gnome into a real boy. Oh, Nick, what are you up to now? Doc told Santa that dwarves used to infuse their mechanical golems with a form of life, but dwarves can't use magic anymore, except for Imkando dwarves, that is. Santa also went to Aubrey, and Aubrey told him to find a remarkable smith, someone who really knows about the properties of different metals. Finally, Orla told Santa that it'd be a good idea asking someone who can imbue or upgrade things with magical properties. I see. So we just need to find an Imkando dwarf master smith who knows how to imbue things with magical properties. Thurgo. Thurgo? Thurgo meets all of the criteria with startling accuracy. He lives in a hut south of Port Sarum. I'll go talk to him. Bring a red berry pie, just in case. Alright, we'll do that. I'm pretty sure I've met Thurgo before. Alright, so we've arrived here in Port Sarum, and as you can see, even the docks are decorated for Christmas. If I remember right, there should be a dwarf named Thurgo somewhere to the south of Port Sarum that helped me mine in Smith, I think, an ore called Blurite. Yes, here's Thurgo right here. Oh, he actually has the 99 smithing cape, it looks like. Let's talk to him. I'm looking for Santa. Has he been by here? Maybe. Who wants to know? Wait, is that a red berry pie I smell? It sure is. If I give you this pie, will you tell me about Santa? I'd never say no to a red berry pie. They're great stuff. You hand over the pie. Thurgo eats the pie. Thurgo pats his stomach. Right. Old Nicholas wanted to know if there was a way to upgrade his clockwork gnome buddy. And is there? I have no idea. I simply told him of a method that may work. And what method is that? I told him to hold the gnome in front of that black dragon queen's flame breath, of course. What? It works for royal crossbows, at least. Oh my. Okay, I need to go rescue them, and fast. You can find an entrance to her lair by some white knights just west of Port Sarum. Unfortunately, I know exactly the white knight camp he's talking about, and which dragon's lair. Oh my goodness. Is that Santa's sleigh? This does not seem safe. I don't know that I want to be here right now. Alright, let's check out this sleigh. Guy just kind of checks it out. Oh my goodness. There's a Santa hat on the Queen. What in the world? Ah, Twinnrova, you found us. Where's Santa? You do realize you're in the belly of a great beast, right? This is crazy, let's get out of here. My sentiments exactly. Are Rudolph and my sleigh still outside? Your sleigh is? Get me out of this thing, hurry! How gross. Oh no. Rudolph? Oh no. Those bones? Rudolph's ashes? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am such a fool. Rudolph, my friend. I'm so sorry. Twinnrova, we should get moving. Could you please gather up Rudolph's ashes? I'll see if this thing can still get us out of here. Am I really picking up Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's ashes? Right now. You gather them up and hand them to Santa. Let's go before she regains consciousness. Oh my goodness, that thing is terrifying. Alright, so we have respawned here at the Grand Exchange, and now Santa is here with the Queen of Snow. Let's give him a chat. I very much appreciate you rescuing us, Twinnrova. It's not a problem. What are you going to do now? Doc, Orla, and Aubrey have each come up with other ways to give life to your clockwork gnome, Nick. Is that so? Might have been nice to think of these ideas before I went into a dragon's lair. Let's hear the ideas. I'll go talk to them. Aubrey first. So I've been musing on the problem at hand. I think it may be possible if we harness a large amount of magic energy to spark some life into that little clockwork gentleman. Aubrey, what do you propose? Is that what this magical-looking rift thing is for? Quite right. Let the adventurers charge it up a bit and we'll give it a go. That means me, right? What do I need to do? I need you to remember these details. Anomalies will appear. They will destabilize the energy source. This is not good. You can seal anomalies while continuing to channel the rift as long as you concentrate. I need you to demonstrate your ability to seal 15 anomalies without breaking your connection to the rift. Have you got all that? I think so. Anomalies are... Anomalies are bad. I can seal anomalies while channeling the rift. I'll need to seal 15 anomalies. Very astute. Go ahead and channel the rift, please. So after I started channeling the rift, these anomalies began to appear. And it looks like if I seal 15 of these anomalies, then I should complete this portion of the quest. And that's 15. Aubrey says you've got a knack for that. What now? We're going to need rune essence for attunement purposes. Either 10 pure essence or 10 regular rune essence will work. I assume you're capable to obtaining some. I assume that I have more than 5,000 in my bank, likely. It looks like we actually have 4,660 pure essence, of which we'll need only 10. I have some right here. Grand, let's try this. Oh man, let's see what happens. Here's the clockwork gnome. Santa smells funny. Huh. Perhaps I miscalculated the parameters. Please notify Santa of the details. That didn't work. Who's next? I guess we should talk to Doc then. Right, well, I've been thinking about it since Santa first came to me. I have an idea that might jolt that wee clockwork fella into the land of the living. Doc, what do you propose? What do you plan on doing with that machine? It's going to generate a massive amount of power, far more than any other generator has before. Is that a good idea? You're right, it is an idea. You look a little shocked. Ha, I know, it's dangerous. Pushing boundaries usually is. Okay, so what do you need me to do? First, we're gonna need 100 units of pale energy as a basic catalyst. Can you get us some, fella? Sure can. We're gonna head over to the Lumbridge lodestone. Alright, so we've arrived here in Lumbridge. Just gonna head on over to the Lumbridge crater. Even the crater looks Christmassy. A tad bit. So here we are in Gielinor village at the divining location of Pale Wisps, and we just need 100 pale energy and then to report back to Doc. Alright, so I've collected 100 pale energy and I've returned to the Grand Exchange to hand them over to Doc. I have some right here. Well, let's give this a go then. You'll need to maintain the machine while it charges up though. So I need to keep the generator from falling apart. We need to see whether you can handle it while I've got the power down a little. After that, we'll push the power right up. See if we can zap a little life into our clockwork friend here. Alright, so I clicked Tinker Power Generator, and it looks like I'm repairing some damage to the generator right now. Not too shabby, he says. The generator is now set to overcharge. This is the fun part. You'll need to fix the machine via the control panel, should it start to smoke. Should it start to smoke? Fine, when it starts to smoke. I need to be sure you can handle it while I monitor the power output. Keep repairing it and you'll eventually see the panel start to smoke. Just be careful. Go. So I'm getting construction XP for this. The control panel starts to smoke. Let's get over here. Good work, fella. What now? Time to test the dang thing. Okay, I'll get the clockwork gnome. No. Huh? We're going to test it on you first, pal. Chapter 11 in the Invention Guidebook. Gothic, save me. Okay, fine. Let's do this. You ready in there, Twinnrova? Oh no, am I in that barrel? Yep, I think. This does not look particularly safe. How was it? Oh man. Seems safe enough to me. Seems that we're good to go then. Try the machine on the clockwork gnome? Yes. Happy to proceed? I think so. I was asking our clockwork friend. Happy. Alright, let's see if the gnome comes to life. Did it work? It seems not. How do you feel, little clockwork fella? I am fine, he says. It didn't work. We tried, unfortunately to no avail this time. So Aubrey's channeling didn't work, and the Doc's invention didn't work. Let's try talking to Orla Fairweather. Okay, I had an idea while you were rescuing Santa. Wonderful job, by the way. I believe I know of a way to transfer some life into his little clockwork friend. Did I hear that correctly, Orla? Yes, indeed. It's completely experimental, of course. What's new? Okay, so what do you need me to do? I've organized a rather unorthodox trade. I need you to bring me a dozen raw lobsters. Sure, it's not the weirdest request I've ever had. Alright, I'm not exactly sure why we need them, but 12 raw lobsters it is. Alright, so I've got 12 raw lobster here out of my bank. Gonna hand them over to Orla. I have some right here. Wonderful. Keep them. I need you to trade them with the gentleman in the Caridian Desert. Okay, where is this trade exactly? Told him to meet you east of Al-Kharid upon the Strikeworm Plateau. He should be waiting there eagerly. Lobsters are a delicacy in Minifos, don't you know? You've made a trade deal with a Minophyte smuggler? Again, not the weirdest thing ever, I guess. Needs must, my dear. Alright, so I guess we're heading to Al-Kharid. Alright, so here we are in Al-Kharid. Did she say to the east? I thought she said to the east. A Minophyte smuggler is what we're looking for. Okay, so here is the Strikeworm Plateau. This is to the east of Al-Kharid. We're looking for a Minophyte smuggler. Here's our man. Minophyte smuggler. Hi? Yes, adventurer. Did our mutual acquaintance send you? Orla? Yes. I guess anonymity is off the table then. Amateurs. Do you have the merchandise? Lobsters? Yes. Is this your first time participating in a shady deal or something? You hand over the lobsters. No, Orla just didn't tell me much about it. I take the merchandise. You take the obelisk, no problem. Wait. How am I supposed to bring that obelisk back? All done, Twinnrova? We'll teleport you and the obelisk back now if you're ready. Yeah, I guess we're ready. Sure. Go for it. Alright, so here we are back at the Grand Exchange, and it looks like there's a new soul obelisk over here. We'll talk to Orla. Okay, well, we now have a soul obelisk. Quite right. These things have been a menace to the Minophytes. After a bit of research on their effects, it seems that they siphon the soul energy of those around them. You've just teleported a soul siphon to Varrock? What a marvelous holiday gift to the people. Merry Christmas, King Roald. Here, have your soul eaten by a giant evil stone block from the desert. Happy holidays, citizens. We're gonna suck the soul straight out of winter solstice. Yes, well, not to worry. This one has been mostly deactivated and will only work when channeled directly. Ah, time to channel the obelisk, Twinnrova. Keep your energy balanced for both your safety and for maximum effect. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to siphon the modified soul obelisk. Need to keep balance. Oh, goodness. This is definitely more involved than the other two challenges. That should be enough. How do you feel? Yes. You feel... Yes? Okay, sure. You'll live, my dear. It appears that we're ready to try this. Let's get your donation into that clockwork gnome. Let's try it. Oh, rubbish. I really thought that would work. Oh, man. It's still just a gnome. It doesn't appear to have worked. A dear shame, but a lot learned, I feel. Feel stupider. Wait, what are you implying? Ah ha ha. Oh ho 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 ho. Well, we tried. Unfortunately to no avail this time. Alright, I guess we should break the bad news to Mr. Claus. Thank you all for trying. Perhaps it's best we give up. We've already lost Rudolph in this foolish plot. Poor Rudolph. What actually happened to Rudolph? We were searching for a way to give life to my clockwork toy, and Rudolph lost his life in the process. No, Nick. Oh, that's... I know. What will you do with his ashes? Speaking of which, at the risk of creating more hope, may I suggest one more experiment to try? Is now really the time, Aubrey? Well, yes, genuinely, but not for the clockwork gnome this time. For Rudolph. What do you suggest? I assume you're all aware of the phoenix, a magical creature, near immortal, able to grant itself life from its own ashes. What are you saying? I think we should take Rudolph's ashes to the phoenix lair. I think the clockwork gnome should come too. I'm not sure of the point anymore. What do you say, Twinnrova? It could be worth a shot. We've come this far. The rift has huge amounts of power left over from everyone charging it. I can recalibrate it to send us straight to the Phoenix Lair. Alright, let's try it. Talk to me when you're ready to go. I'm ready, guys, let's do this. Shall we go to the Phoenix Lair then, Twinnrova? Yes. Holy smokes. So here we are in the Phoenix Lair. Let's talk to Santa. Hello there. Hello. 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 And goodbye. No wait, we need your help. Oh, who is this? Red clothes? A huge white beard. Santa? Is that you? Why yes. Would you be able to help poor Rudolph? Well, since it's the bringer of joy, I'm not sure I can refuse. What seems to be the problem? You see, he's experiencing a slight case of burnt to ash. Quite. Oh dear, this is very upsetting. Is there anything that you can do? Rudolph is a being made of magic. He is currently in the perfect state for the ritual of rebirth. Maybe I can help. Please, it doesn't matter how small the odds are, please try. Santa carefully places Rudolph's ashes before the phoenix. Hey! Oh? Whoa! Thank you. Oh, Rudolph, are you feeling alright? Rudolph sure seems excited. Are those wings? Flaming wings? Is that normal? I'm as surprised as you are. The magical essences of the phoenix and of this wonderful little creature are now entwined and combined. Perhaps this is a physical manifestation of the union of the two. Aren't you forgetting something else? Oh yes, my friend here is feeling a little mechanical. Hello. Hello? Let's not start that again. As one final request, would you be able to breathe life into this clockwork gnome? Make him more real, perhaps? Real? Like a real gnome. That is a real conundrum. I haven't seen Phoenix magic do such a thing, but theoretically. Great, let's give it a go then. Well, okay. Alas, he will have to be doused in Phoenix fire as well. It will be hot? Don't worry, it's a nice fire made from the magic of our friend here. It just helped Rudolph. You'll be safe. And the melting point of steel is actually pretty high. What was that? Oh, nothing. Ah! Clockwork, are you okay? I'm sorry, did that hurt? No, I was just surprised. Am I a real gnome? I'm sorry, my little friend. It's beginning to seem as though it's not possible. Oh. I'm sorry. I hoped it would work, but I've never tried to do anything like that before. Nonsense. You've done so much for me already. I'll be sure to make a special stop-off to give you a present for being such a good little... girl. Oh, he was guessing. Girl, of course. Well, we had better get going. Come on, Rudolph. I'm sure the other reindeer will want to see you. Goodbye, and thank you. Wow, look at the little flaming Rudolph. Rudolph reborn. Rudolph with flaming wings. Let's talk to Santa. I'm glad we got Rudolph back, but it seems we'll have to abandon our quest. We've tried everything to turn my little mechanical friend into a real gnome. While you were away, we've been thinking. All our ideas were good. But perhaps not enough. What are you suggesting? Perhaps individually our methods were insufficient, but we could try doing them simultaneously. It's worth a shot. Do you think so, little guy? Oh boy. This sounds like it's going to be a train wreck. Right, we'll start with the rift first. So Aubrey's channeling the rift. Now Doc, turn on the machine. Righto. Orla, start powering the obelisk. Yes, Twinnrova. I feel strange. Oh my goodness. What is this feeling? I think he's a real boy now, or a real gnome. Guys, I think he's a real gnome now. Amazing. How are you feeling, little guy? Whoa, I can feel everything. The wind, the sun, the snow beneath my feet. That's great, buddy. Thank you, everyone, for helping me. Yes, thank you, Twinnrova. You really saved the day. And it looks like Rudolph wants to stick with you, pal. Take care of him for us. Yes, I get Rudolph! I am so excited that we get to keep Rudolph. It says here that we've completed the Gnome project, and that we're awarded the Rudolph Reborn Companion Pet, black and white Christmas snowboards, full access to skilling activities in the Varrock Grand Exchange. That sounds good to me, and we're still at 215 quest points. Completed the Gnome project. Well guys, that was a good bit of fun and holiday cheer, but I do have one more surprise for you before I let you go. Alright, are you ready? "99 fishing!" I had an in real life 99 fishing party with some of my friends, and it was so crazy that I might have lost a little bit of the footage. So if I do ever get my hands on that footage again, I'll be sure to post it in a future video. But if not, I do still at least have this one picture of the occasion. Thank you guys so much for watching the special post-Christmas episode of Gaming with Twinn RuneScape. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss another video from Twinnrova Gaming. Until next time.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going on a road trip. This is how I show my love. I'm blaming on my mind because I'm blaming on my ADD, baby. This is how an angel does. I'm blaming on my own surprise. So blame it on my